So it is stretching time. I wonder if you can still see me if I'm down here a little bit. So I've just managed to have an Eskimo pie, which is a Neapolitan ice cream wafer. Very tasty. And this is my tea. So I'll just wait for a couple of you to come online. We are going to be doing 45 minutes of stretching now. Nice, just to ease off the tired muscles after the workouts from this morning. Please ensure that you are fit and well enough to stretch. Any form of exercise can cause injury, so hey Sean, make sure that you have clearance from your GP to train. Okay, hey Linda now. Did I tell you I just eaten an ice cream? So I'll put this out the way so I don't knock it over. So let's wait for a few more of you to come online. I'm going to move back. I probably am going to be starting standing. Oh, the knees. So come forward a little bit. So we're going to work out from top to bottom, whole body stretching. I will put this on YouTube for you, so if you're just watching it now, that's fine, and you want to do it later, unless you're feeling knackered like me after doing 3 workouts and you're ready to just stretch. Who have we got with us? Good. Okay. Getting cramped, pointing out. Right, so let's just keep going. Yep. Okay, so roll the shoulders back. Nice deep breaths. So this is the easy class for today. Nothing strenuous. Just do what you can. And forwards, you can windmill. Background music is royalty license free on Spotify, just in case you're wondering. Okay, let's take the feet wide, just for your base of balance. Take the arm across the chest, pull it into your chest and look over the shoulder. So good shoulder stretch after all those push-ups we've just done. Excuse me. And release other side. So you can take a thumb and a finger and pull down towards you, or you can just lock a straight arm. Try and keep your shoulders square, don't turn, okay? And look over the opposite direction. Good. All right, standing side bend. So you're going to reach over and reach down. So what I want you to try and imagine is that this shoulder is going to point towards that big toe, okay? Take a nice deep breath in and reach. So you see I'm leaning forward ever so slightly, but squeezing the abs. Come up and other side. So I have quite a stiff back, so I find this one quite a tough move. Some of you might be able to go right the way down. And you want to try and push the hips to one side. So I'm pushing the hips over as I reach down. I'm leaning forward as opposed to back. Okay, you don't want to hurt your back. Up. Get a nice flow going. Reach. Breathe. You can have your eyes open or closed, doesn't matter. Pull the abs in, nice and strong, strong core. Okay, come back up to neutral. Pivot twist. So pivot, you're going to pivot the ball of your foot. If you take your hands and interlock them, so you're pulling, and then you're going to pivot and twist on one foot. Whew, totally lost my balance there. Twist, twist. If you want, you can swing the arms, just control it. I feel my shoulders. So if you don't pivot your foot, this is going to happen. You're going to twist the knee wrong, okay? You're going to twist, your knees and toes must always track each other. So this enables you to not hurt your back because the torso is rotating and you're getting a nice twist, okay? It's loosening up the spine. Thoracic spine in the middle, you should feel, you can rotate around. No jerky movements, okay? Nice and smooth. That was my foot. Everything's clicking. Right. Okay, legs are still there from circuits. Ragdoll roll downs. Okay, so we can take it into a swing. All right, what you're going to do is separate each vertebrae as you go down. So let's go nice and slowly down first. So look forward. I'm just going on the side so that you can see. Okay, so breathe in, chin to chest, and then gently. So neck's going. Then the shoulders are following suit. Hands hang directly under your arms. So you should feel each notch of the vertebrae unwinding. Keep the weight into the heels, pull the hips back, and hang. So some of you might not be lucky enough to touch the floor. You might be here, that's fine. Just hang, and then roll up using the abs, chin to chest. Last thing to come up is the head. Okay, go a little bit faster. Breathe in. And out. Now I'm going to bring my feet together and I'm going to add a little swing. Okay, so bring the hands up, pull the hips back, up. Breathe in, out. Keep the hips back. So my legs are actually quite stiff, that's not going so well. Alright, so we're going to hinge forward and we're going to walk out to plank. Okay, so I'm just moving back so you can see. Right, so hinge forward, you're literally going to walk down until you can't roll down anymore and walk out to plank. Okay, alrighty. Hi Isabel. Okay, now walk it out. So you might have bent legs, that's okay. Hold the plank. Gently drop the knees. Turn the hands out slightly so the fingertips are facing out. And stretch. Straight arms, hips forward. Live toes. Pull the hips back. Just stretch. Okay. We're going to come forward into that stretch again. Okay, I just want to see if I'm still in the camera. Yep, dropping the hips, dead toes. So if you want a little bit more, I've just squeezed my quads and lifted. Let me come back a little bit. Slip the hips back, breathe in. Watch your knees. Make sure you're on a padded surface. So make sure you, if you're on a hardwood floor stretching, you need to be on a towel or a mat. Okay? Sit back and child. Knees are wide, feet are together. Sit back. So I'm actually stretching into my lats by keeping my elbows off the floor. You could have your arms down, in which case you won't feel that in your lats. Your lats are your big muscles in your back here. Okay, come up. Alrighty, I'm just going to do a little chest to floor. So from here, see the straight line from my shoulder to my knees? You can have your feet down, you don't have to have them up. I'm just going to bend down, all the way down. That's nice. Just lie flat, nice straight arms. That's good. Bring the hands in. Push up. Ooh, watch your knees. Okay. Let's do that one more time. Take a nice deep breath in. And up, 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 hips forward. I'm turning my hands out. So I brought my feet up just to stretch. I'm getting a bit of a quad stretch in there, to be honest. Okay, and then I'm going to bend, come all the way down, and just lie flat. Nice. Okay, bring the hands in. So your hands are close to your chest. You're going to take a deep breath in and breathe out as you push up. Okay, right, so I'm just coming off my knees. Well, I'm not actually, because I'm going to do wrist stretches now. Okay, so day-to-day life, to improve the quality of life and your grip strength for picking things up, we're going to do some wrist exercises. I tend to put them in, I'm getting cramped. I tend to put them in most of my stretching classes. I think we did them last week as well. Okay, you kind of need to be body weight over your hands. Okay, so it's quite hard doing it from a seated position, so you need to be on your knees. Pad your knees. Okay, and you're going to put your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders. Okay, gently rock forward and back. So if you see from the side, I'm not putting a whole bunch of weight over. So we're looking for 3 or 4 rocks forward. My hips are pulled back, okay? So the weight is here, okay? A little bit. Okay, turn the fingertips out to the side. Shoulders over wrists, okay? Now you're going to rock side to side. Keep the arms straight. Put a little bit more weight over the front. So I've leaned forward ever so slightly. Nice flat back. So you're going alternating, putting weight over each wrist. Okay? Now you're going to turn, keep going, and put the fingertips towards the toes. Oh my God, towards your knees. Alright, so in this position, you're not going to be able to put much body weight back on this. Okay? You're going to feel it coming right up the forearm. That's okay. We're strengthening your extensor and your flexor muscles in the forearms. Okay? You've got lots of tendons and muscles in your forearms, ligaments. Okay? From here, take the weight off, obviously. Come into a fist. And then the weight is literally all in my legs. Okay? Abs are on, gently drop down. So do not go full weight on your wrists, you'll hurt them. Okay? Slowly down, open, snap up, down, snap up. Eventually you'll be able to put more weight onto that, but work baby steps, okay? Watch your knees as well, okay? And gentle rocks on the fists, okay? And then you're just going to come back, make little wrist rolls. So if you do that every day, you will increase your grip strength for picking up heavy objects, shopping, closing car boots, picking up laundry, making beds, picking up kids, throwing kids. Yeah, good. Right, now we're going into child's pose. So child's pose, I'll show you from the side. Knees wide, okay? Sit your bum right back. So my hips are pretty tight from the last class, so I'm going to feel this more in my hips. Take your knees wide, put your feet together, lie nice and long. Alrighty, what have we got? We got child's pose, straight the needle. Okay, so lie long. Nice deep breaths. So in this position, this stretches your QL, your quadratus lumborum, which is your big fan-shaped muscle in your back. It also gets your quads, it gets your inner thigh, and it gets all your back extensors down the back. So try and lengthen your arms to 12 o'clock, nice and long, head down. Nice deep breaths. Take your right hand underneath, shoulder to floor, temple to floor. If you want a little bit more out of this move, take your front arm and wrap it here and gently open. If it's too much on the back or too much on the neck, don't do it. Bring it back down. Other side. So you want to sit your bum as far back as you can. And stretch it here. Good. Okay, so from here we're going to go into cat-cow, round and release. So, all fours. Cat-cow. So head up, bum up, breathe in, exhale around. Inhale up, head up, bum up. So you see how I'm dropping, I'm arching my back, I'm dropping it down, okay? Almost like the belly is falling down the bottom, but your abs are still engaged. When you round, Separate the shoulder blades and tilt hips. So tilt the pelvis, tilt, 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 and squeeze closed, hip to ribs. Gentle chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and exhale and round. And one more. Shoulders over hands, exhale and round. Now you're going into some round back circles, quadrupes. So you're bringing opposite shoulder to hip, squeeze in, round.
Hello kitty kids. Hi. Hello Misty.
Oh, there's my boy Shadow. Hello. And then we go the other way. You're just going to lie on the workout. How am I supposed to see what I'm doing next? Huh? How am I supposed to see? Can I have this? They say if you put a blank piece of paper in a room, a cat will come and lie on it. Yeah? Yep. Right. So, from this position, take out your right leg, sit back. So, you feel that in the inner thigh. You're going to lie on my piece of paper again. Okay, if you want more out of this, lean in towards the long leg. Oh, hello. Hello. Hi. Alright, from here, if you want a little bit more, watch your knees. You can drop forward and pull back. So I'm working through the hip flexor. Forward. Hello. And back. Switch your legs. Watch your back. Okay, other leg out. Nice side stretch. Hi. Oh, yes, I just come and lie on top of you. Did you want your attention? Say, Mummy, not paying me enough attention. Lean into the long leg. Nice tail. And come forward. Drop the hips forward. And pull back. Okay, so let's go hip flexor stretch into hamstring. Okay, so take the right foot forward, hip flexor stretch. Okay. So in this position, you want your knee over your ankle, back leg locked, hands inside the knee. Are you lying on my paper again? Yeah? Drop the back knee down, dead toes. Rotate the chest towards the thigh. So if you want a little bit more, you can put this foot onto the blade of the foot. Push that knee out. Push the hips all the way forward. Okay. Swivel around on the back knee. Hamstring stretch. So because I'm feeling my knees today, I'm going to sit down on this one. Okay, so I'm off my knee and lean down into it. Just my knee, right in the knee joints are sore today. Okay.
Hi, beautiful. Hello. Hello.
Okay, let's switch our feet. So come up, runner's lunge or hip flexor stretch. So come up first, hands inside the knee, knee over ankle. So I'm feeling that in hip flexors, drop the back knee down, dead toes. Cramp. Turn onto the blade of the foot and push. Nope, cramping. Hey. Such nice cuddles. I don't think you realize you're going for your boosters. Yeah? Great, swivel around on the back knee. Hamstring. Hope you guys have all got stretches and cats. Cats and stretches. No? Someone's feeling left out. Did I call you? Did I call you? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. You're sabotaging my class again. Come on, move. All right. So come out of the hamstring stretch. Right. Seated. Hamstring. Sorry. So you want a nice V. Let's go open past the cat. Okay. So seated V. Alrighty. Relax the kneecaps. Turn. Stretch down. So if you need, take your towel, put it around your foot, and pull down. So what you're wanting to do is chest to thigh, fold flat. Don't want to be rounded. You want to try and push forward and feel that right down the hamstring. If you have the flexibility, put an elbow either side and pull down. Come up and other side. And come down the middle. Roll up. So what we're going to do is just twist through the torso and you're going to reach straight. Come up. Exhale. Up. Up, one more. Yeah, we'll do the quads when we stand up. So from this, we're going to do spinal stretch. So we can do it. Seated. Doesn't matter. Okay, so from seated, where did she go? Take one foot through, cross over, hug yourself. And twist around. So seated spinal, sit up nice and tall. And release, turn the foot, push. So you're going to feel that right in the butt over here. Do it again. Hug it in nice and tight. So even on the hugging, you should feel it in the glutes. And then push. I have not much flexibility in my hips. Switch legs. So you're tying yourself in a little knot, okay? Twist. So twist the chest, hug yourself, and then go a little bit further, push. Turn your foot, push, and hug in. Seated spinal rotation. You can do this lying down as well, and push. Okay, release the knees. Okay, so you could do a seated figure four. Okay, I'm just going to turn on the angle a little bit. Okay, so from here, also for the glutes, you lean back, put one foot over with the ankle, and then you want to kind of lean right in. So I'm bringing my chest to my thigh, and I'm feeling that here. Okay, come as close as you can. And release. You could do that on this side by leaning forward. So it depends on the flexibility in the hips. I'm getting the same move by leaning forward and pushing the knee down. So you can try either way. Either way works. This way. Hi, are you playing in that? Splitting cuddles. Right, roll backs. So we're just going to massage the spine, okay? This isn't the exercise rollbacks. It is, well, it is a form. You're going to tuck your hands under your knees and you're literally just going to roll in a little ball, roll. And what it does is massage the spine, the lower back, roll. Breathe out when you come up, roll. So we're working on the back. Okay, come up. So for this one, spine stretch, straighten both legs. So you are going to get an element of hamstrings in this, but it is for the lower spine. You just want to reach, so you should feel it all here, okay? You want to reach forward.
Hi. Hello.
And release. Do it again, breathe in. Out. Keep your chin off your chest, bring your chest to your thigh and stretch. So some of you may not have as much flexibility. Okay, you might be here. That's okay. You should still be feeling it in the lower back. Yeah? Even little rounded stretches here. And round. You're feeling it. Yeah? Okay, so from here we're going to do the seated mermaid stretch. Okay? Legs cross. Okay. Mermaid, bend the knees. So we zigzag the legs. Zigzag. Take your hand away from your feet. Breathe in. Exhale. And lift. And down. And wrap towards the front. And up. Breathe in. Exhale and lift. And down. Switch sides. Breathe in. Lift.
Hi.
Down. Squeeze in. Come on. I think he just wants love. And down. Right, so we're going to do just a tendon stretch. So we're just going to stretch through the ankle. Someone asked me for ankle mobility and foot. It was Natalie. So from this position, come into a kneeling position, okay? And then you're wanting to lean forward. You see how I am bringing, so I'm keeping the heel down and I'm leaning straight into here. And that's stretching out the Achilles tendon. Ow. 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 Let go. And then just release off. And do it again. Stretch in. So we're stretching the Achilles again. You feel this in your hip. Ow, 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 ow. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. And switch your foot. So, heel down. It's a really good hip flexor stretch as well. And release. If this is too much for you on the floor, just trying to see which wall you can see me on. You see how I'm stretching the Achilles on the wall? So it is this part here, heel flat, and you're pushing. Okay, so you can do that. Come up. Need to see my piece of paper, big guy. Right, so we're doing quad stretches, which we missed. Okay, so you could do quad stretches sitting down. We're going to do it standing. Okay, so if you do have an issue with balance, you can hold on to a chair. This is my imaginary chair, or a wall. Okay, so what we're going to do is find your balance, slightly bend the standing leg, bring the heel to the bum, and stand up tall. So micro bend the standing knee and squeeze, 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 squeeze. If you wanted a little bit more out of it, you could come into a dancer stretch, tip forward and pull up. Okay, so I'm feeling that beautifully in the quad. Again, your preference, so you can do that. Squeeze. And release. There's my knee. Other side. So if you battle to grab your foot, don't hurt your back, bring the knee up first. I've got the foot and I'm going to squeeze the quad. So squeeze it, find your balance, look at the floor. If you want to dance it, you would put the hand inside, grab the ball of the foot and tip back into dancer. I think we need to bring this back into the plyo. Okay. Right, so single leg balance. Find balance. As soon as you lift one leg, you're working on the core, okay? We're just gonna do hamstring stretches, okay? We're not gonna go into exercises. So from here, both legs straight. This is another way of doing, so you tip forward from the hip, tip, 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 flat back, flat back, flat back. You should feel that ignite down the front leg, okay? So you want to, if you want more out of it, you would just keep going towards the floor, bringing your chest to your thigh.
Hello.
Good, step it in, step the other leg back, heel down, straight leg. So you choose.
That's nice. Beautiful pussycat.
Good, do it again, switch. So you're pulling the hips right back. I'm feeling this top of the glutes, down the hamstring. Shoulders back. Okay, switch your leg. And then step it in, roll it up. Okay, so let's work a little bit on the shoulders. So, internal, external rotation. Bend the arms 90 degrees. Curl the fingertips in, thumbs out. And you're literally going to cross over and out. Cross over and out. So this one is called no money. And you go, no money. No money. You feel it rotating through the shoulder. Okay? Thumbs out. Try and keep the elbows pinned in. You see there? Working through the shoulders. Okay, let's just do through all the movements of the shoulder. Come up, thumbs back, turn palms down into a T, pull the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then drop the hands down in an L. Come back down, come up, thumbs back, like an Olympic gymnast, then palms down, squeeze the shoulders together, pinch a little bit into a W, elbows back, and then drop down into the L. Good. Roll them. Open up this way. So it's on the diagonal. This move is called a come get me. Come get me. Open. Squeeze the shoulder blades together at the back. And roll. So it's a nice way of loosening the shoulders. Okay? One more time through. Y. T. W. L. Drop down. We didn't do the no money, did we? No money. No money. Come get me. Boom. Boom. Good. Okay. Ankle mobility circles. So ankle mobility. Put your weight on one leg. You can hold the chair. This imaginary chair. roll the ankles, okay? To strengthen foot and ankle, you can go barefoot and put a tissue on the floor and scrunch, try and pick up the tissue, or a marble or a pencil underneath the feet. So you're strengthening ligaments and tendons. Can you feel how that works? I'm just doing this with my toes. I'm still breaking in someone else's teeth. Back to the circles and other side. Soft knee, circles. So hold the chair. Change direction, circles, point, flex, and then literally just scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. So you could take a tennis ball and roll it under your foot, or a stress ball, rolling it under the foot. We put a lot of pressure on our feet every day, clearly, because they hold you up, walking on them. So you want to keep your ankle joints nice and mobile. So I'm literally just doing heel, ball, toe. Keeping the weight central over the top, heel, ball, toe. Okay, from here, pull the hips back, and you've got little knee circles. So in the knee circles, my knees are broken today. Keep your knees behind your toes. I'm holding on to my knees, okay, and I'm rolling through the ankles. And I'm going to change direction. Wow, knees. Okay. Okay, so from here, hip openers, you're gonna hip opener and back. So you do a full circle, you come across, turn it in, up, open, and pull it back. From the side, open, back. You must have your abs on for this. I feel my shoulders just from those little, okay, up, open, back. So if you wanted a little bit more, you can come into 4-point kneeling, okay? You can go down to your elbows if you want, and then you are going to bring the knee in, open, and push back, in, up, and back. And you can change the rotation of the move, okay? And you sit back in, and you come up, shoulders over elbows, bring the knee in, out, point, in, out, point, change direction, up, in. If it's too much on the elbows, come up to the hands. Abs are on. Okay, you just change direction, up, back, up, in. Okay, that is really good for hip flexion as well, okay? Let's do a nice scorpion stretch quickly. Okay, so we'll work through just 4 exercises. We're going to child's pose, cobra, cobra with rotation, and a scorpion stretch, and then scorpion shoulder. Okay, and then we'll finish with breathing. So child's pose, take your knees wide, sit back, nice deep breath. Take a deep breath in. Take your hands a little bit wider, come forward into cobra, okay, and then gently watch your back. Knees, so you're tapping 1, come back, go forward, drop all the way down, okay, keep your hands here, cobra, push, alternate, so it is heel up. You can have your head down if you want, and I'm just stretching. If you want a little bit more with a shoulder stretch, lengthen the arm, opposite foot comes up, and you're going to push right over, pushing that shoulder into the floor in a scorpion stretch. If you want, I can't do it today. Other hand, bring this one in, scorpion tail, push, and release. From here, push back to child's pose. Knees wide. Breathe. Drop down. Breathe in. Just gentle. So you're off your kneecaps. Okay? Come down. Scorpion tail. I'm just pushing 1 foot. Lifting a hip. and down. Watch your back. Lift, hip, arm. So the arm that is out is the opposite foot. Push over. Look in the opposite direction. And release. Extend the other arm. Bring this in to help you support and push over. Scorpion tail. Pushing that shoulder into the floor, relaxing the head down. It's a nice shoulder stretch. Down. Sit back. And stretch. Itchy nose. Okay, so that's your scorpion stretch, scorpion shoulder stretch, cobra with rotation, and child's pose. It is quite a nice flow to do. You could do 6 of those, and it really just opens up the whole of the back, the hips, the knees, and the shoulders. Okay, so seated breathing. Got cat hair up my nose. Okay, so this is bringing us to the end of our stretching for the day. Hope you've enjoyed that. And the cats and the dogs. Right, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale down. Inhale up. Basket the head. Look up, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale and rotate. So sit and twist through. And other side, breathe in. Exhale. From the top, breathe in. Exhale down. Inhale up. Basket the head. Look up, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale and rotate. And other side. Okay, take this here. Take a nice deep breath in. I'm going to go side on for you. Hook behind the legs. Exhale and round. Inhale up, open the legs. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale, reach over. Inhale up. Exhale and reach. Lean. So tuck the elbow in, reach down. Up, feet together. Breathe in. Exhale and round. Tuck behind. Inhale up. Open. Exhale forward. Walk forward. Drop the elbows. Do you feel that in the lower spine as well? Keep the abs on nice and strong. Inhale up. Exhale and reach. Inhale up. Exhale and reach. Bring your feet together. Nice deep breath in. Well done, boys and girls. That's your stretching for the day. So that's Wednesday's class is done. I will save this workout hopefully, and I can pop it on YouTube if you missed it, and you can get your weekly stretching done. You can pick any of the stretches and just add to them. So pause the video, do 5 or 6 of them. I'm just giving you some ideas just to get some nice release in the joints. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please feel free to message me on body parts that you want stretching. I know Natalie wanted ankles and feet. There was a little bit of that in today. We can add more. I quite like stretching out the back because I get quite a stiff lower back. But send me messages and I'll put together some workouts for us over the next couple of weeks. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that. Have a lovely Wednesday. Enjoy the sunshine and don't get too burnt.